Hey, what's up, everybody? Um, I'm gonna talk about something a little bit, well, actually, extremely could not go any more off topic than I possibly could right now. But this thought is in my head, and I had to share it. It's just something that I feel, whoa, wakacha, is really important to talk about right now. Um, First of all, to wrap up this little video and wrap up the on topic. This is going to be the last Doom multiplayer gameplay for a while. Not a while, but maybe a few weeks, because I'm working on The Witcher 3 right now, and I've got a few things I've wanted to upload as far as mini boss fights go, and share with you guys what I think about that game, because it definitely is a game that deserves a 9 out of 10. I'm a little bit late, because it's been like a year since its release, but I was itching to play a new game. It's an amazing game. I got it, so we're gonna play it and we're gonna talk about it a little bit. But let's get super serious right now. Since I was a kid, I thought that I had what evil was all figured out. You're super distracting, dude. Get out of here. I am a huge horror movie buff. I love it. It's my favorite genre. You know, I know all the slashers, and I know all the serial killers, and the monsters, and the ghouls, and the demons, and the shadows, you know, lurking in the corner of your bedroom. I know all that stuff. And, you know, as a 12-year-old, 13-year-old, you know, you figure you know what the scariest thing that could possibly happen is. But as you get older, you realize how tame that stuff really is compared to, you can probably hear my dog panting in the background, reality and the stuff that we're facing every day. And the reason I'm talking about this is I follow what's going on in the world very, very closely lately. And this whole thing of Donald Trump getting extremely close to winning this election has really put a knot in my gut and my heart, because I didn't think people in America, even though we joke around all the time about how stupid Americans are, it's really hitting home how stupid Americans are now. And I feel like Americans have faced this before many, 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 many times. In the 50s with, you know, problems with race, and later on problems with sexism, and even before that problems with slavery. There's always been a side that loves to hate things that they don't understand. And half of them are born into it, and half of them buy into it. And a little mixture of them in between actually really, truly, deeply, deep down think that they're right. And there's no changing them. These things that I've heard about Donald Trump, and it was a while ago, a really long time ago, it's not recent, but we don't really think about it or really talk about it too much. How, you know, it just kind of happened and we were shocked and then we moved on. The whole wanting to kill family members of Muslim extremists, family members who aren't Muslim extremists, but just because they are related to these criminals, he wants them dead. And also executing people with bullets dipped in pig's blood. That is just getting off on evil. That is legitimately enjoying killing somebody you hate. That is not a civilized thing to do. That is not an American thing to do, as far as what me as an American, what I feel is like the true definition of American, somebody who wants equality more than anything. somebody who wants everyone to accept each other's sexual choices, as far as like who they want to date, who they want to have sex with, who they want to marry. As long as they're all part of the same species, I'm cool with it. That's something I support. I support everybody being able to vote, everybody being able to be respected for the religion that they choose, and, you know, the sex they choose, and all that stuff. That's what America is about. Freedom of choice and freedom to be able to express what makes you happy about who you define as being who you are. Being able to define yourself, individualize yourself, and feeling safe in doing that. Feeling safe that no one's going to try to kill you for being who you are, or no one's going to try to suppress you or tell you you can't do it just because they don't like it. Unfortunately, the biggest group of people who are waving the flag for hate of people who aren't like them are conservative Christians. And I'm not going to lie, you kind of have to be. Unless you don't buy into the modern American way of being a conservative Christian. You know, because there are the real Christian lifestyle has been lost in translation. Because there are a lot of democratic Christians out there who believe that Christianity is still rooted in equality and still rooted in being a good person, and that it should not be a political thing to get your way, or it shouldn't be used as a strategy to get what you want. And unfortunately, that's what Christianity is kind of turned into, a strategy to make sure what you want politically happens. I've only got less than a minute now, so I'm just gonna, you know, get to my point. There is evil out there that is extremely close to home, that as a kid watching all those horror movies, I never knew existed. And this whole thing with Donald Trump has brought them out from the shadows. These people exist, and they're everywhere. And I feel like we are living in a new revolution, a scary new revolution. And I really hope things turn out for the better. I really hope you guys care about people who are different from you and let them live the way they want to live, without prejudice and without hate. So that's just something I wanted to get off my chest. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it made you think a little bit. I'll see you later.